Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are back from a night off where we actually got some sleep. Well, didn't really. Went out for visit friends and stayed up all night. It's just one of those, isn't it? But tonight we are on our way in. We're going to deal with the time trial. So have to have a warm up before that happens because, as there's nobody in the room. Do like a nice lemon sip. So, what have we got to do today? We're going to have a check in the garage for some special tickets that we might have got. We're not going to spin those today. Oh, got to change the oil on the Escudo. Been running that a little bit. Good evening, Mr. Aaron. Happy New Year, Az. Happy New Year to you, buddy. Hope you have a good one. I will be here tonight all the way through. My missus has just told me she plans to sleep very soon. So us lonely ones, we will be streaming our night away. Is there a song in there? There is somewhere. Cheers, buddy. And we're gonna. I guess a lot of people are gonna be out on the old shandies tonight, having a bit of a party up. Well, that's up to them. For those that are staying in, I'll be here to keep you entertained. It might just be the one or two of us, but just the two of us. No. Move on. There was a song in there somewhere. We were going up to look at time trial. I've got a very nice little tune for that Escudo for Le Mans, which I've made a video for today, but then come across a problem while coding it, and it won't save. And then I find out it's because I've got no drive space. So I've just spent a little while clearing drive space, but we'll have to see what happens there. I'll get to do that overnight or tomorrow morning. But I'm fully streaming tomorrow, so that tune might just wait a little while. Might be able to just fire that up and make that go, and then I can upload it overnight. I will. I'll just do that now. 1 second. I know there's not a lot of people on, so don't really. You can see my new screen, which has got a picture missing, I noticed, but never mind. There we go, that's actually saving now. So that'll get uploaded overnight and you'll see that tomorrow morning. I'll set that for 8 o'clock. I hope to be streaming from 9 o'clock in the morning. We'll have to see how that goes. That all depends on, waking up. We've got to that age where that's a bit risky nowadays. Do we always guarantee waking up in the morning? That's one of them things, isn't it? Wait for the regulars to shout up before I start on the old time trial. It's a Sunday, they'll be watching American football. Or out with the friends and family, that'll be the case. I could suggest, do you want a game of golf? Wilkie's in. Merry Easter, mate. We'll just go and do a quick race when I've just finished this last mouthful. Mr. Clark, James Clark. Hi. James says, I've just discovered your channel. You've helped me through the first 2 human comedy 60-minute races. Thank you very much. They are extremely good. Well, welcome, James. Those races are awesome. If you need help at all with any of those human comedy races, there's a video for everything on the channel. Please excuse me while I die. That medicine that's supposed to help me, it's just killing me. No, you are extremely welcome. Happy New Year, James. And I'm absolutely tip-top Wilkie, except for the usual stuff. Ribs, neck, back, arms, legs, cough, chest. But no, we're good. We're good. No, nothing to complain about. Let's go and do some quick tour of the houses. And just make sure I'm on top of everything. I've got 12 million buck in my wallet, and I don't know how I've done that. I need 20 million. Damn. I need 14 for the McLaren. Holy Chipotle. Don't need another one of those. What I did find out, and I never knew this before, the AE86 auto polish. Whoa. Auto polish. Now you have a choice. You can't use the cappuccino engine swap, but the first car I did it with was the cappuccino, and it was a struggle because I didn't really have a tuned car. Let's just, I'll put it on screen now if you're watching the stream. We'll actually talk about this, and I'll try and help you with it. Auto polish. I love that race. I seriously need to do that again. So let's just go down to manufacturer. Go to Honda. Honda. H. Oh, I've lost my bet now. There it is. It's over there. 28 of them. So if you're looking for a really, really, really good drive, we have the S660. Now, this car is mid-engined rear turbo. It's very, very good, and it's one that you can win the race with. Let's just have a look at my tune. So this one has 119 brake horsepower. It's not the best, but it's very capable of winning the race. It's got the low RPM turbocharger, and for that one, it gives you the most boost in the early part of the rev range. So you need to change gear very quickly. Second, third, fourth, fifth, and let fifth carry the revs through. It's an acquired drive. If you're on controller, that's a challenge. But if you're on controller auto, it's a bigger challenge. You need to be on manual for that one. If we're talking back to manufacturer. If we're talking Beat 91, which is probably the finest of the K cars. So let me find that one. Where is it? Where's my Beat? There's a Beat. There it is. But this one's wide. Why is it wide? Well, it doesn't matter. You're an auto controller. Okay, well this one will be the one for you then. This is an engine swap. Are you able to do engine swaps? If it's no, don't worry. But if you can do an engine swap. So Auto Polish 400. This has got the K20 Civic engine in it. And this is the tune you need. It's running, what does that say? 433 PP. It needs to be at 400. Going on here. Check. I've got a few tunes for this one. Well, ignore my setup on this one. You'll find it on the video. The K20 Civic engine in the Honda Beat is the one to go. That's the one you look up. That's the video. I need to look at my video as well and find out what I've changed. I was obviously doing something with that one. But it's got the magic 555 rear diff. That's the critical factor with this one. I was probably doing Deep Forest with this one. Yeah, I've put racing. Is it racing mediums I've put on? Sports mediums. Yeah, because that's your only tyre choice, isn't it? The sports mediums. Is it the softs? Can't remember. I'll have to go and do it again. But they've got the video there. It's the Honda Beat 91, which is the one you want to use. Let's just check Suzuki. Cappuccino. And there's one more, isn't there? So the cappuccino at... Too many cappuccinos. This one. Oh, I haven't bothered. Again, I've got to fix this one. I've not actually... It's 400 pp, isn't it? 420. My tunes are out. I've been messing with them for something else. Yep. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that one again. Let me work it out. I'll do it now. So the Beat... Is it the Beat 91? I'll just redo that one. We'll go to auto polish and fun. It is a while since I've done them. Wilkie's right. Fortunately. Controller auto is an absolute nightmare, but I can't do it. The advice he gives I can't do. So it has to be Comfort Softs. 400 at less. That's all it was. Comfort Softs. Comfort Softs there. Comfort Softs will get you there. 315 brake horsepower. Now, if you were to change, now here's the clever thing with this. Right, it takes it to 421 pp. You've only got 300 horsepower. Has to be 400 or less. It's turbo. I was trying to run this with I was trying to get the fuel economy way down. Look how much the PP isn't changing. It's amazing. 420.7. You can run. It's a glitch tuning. So there's absolutely, you can just run the boost as much as you like. You've just got to add weight. It just depends where you put it. Gonna need draft. Get out of it. Come on. And the brake system's wrong, look. Let me pull my tune up on my phone. Oh, the old controller auto is a nightmare. Once you, I can't do it on controller. I can't do controller manual. It's a car. That's what I'm looking for. It's been a long time since I've done these, and I've used the cars to do other things, and I've messed with other things. K-car 891 engine swap. Go. Let's find out where the trick was. I know they haven't nerfed it. There we go. Yeah. Pause. Ding, 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 ding. So it was 00, 110. Tiny amount of drag on the front. That's in the middle at 100. Gearbox was set to 300. Ballast was 00. We'll find out what's wrong with it. That doesn't matter. It was normal ECU. 390. It's 399.20. Not changed anything there. High RPM turbocharger, which is right. We had the sports brake system, anti-lag. Strong. Yeah, the best thing about these is some of the tunes, even though they're 10 months old or a year old, still work a treat because they've never been nerfed. We had sports brake system on there. We had racing pads. We had sports clutch. So we're down to 383. And this was down to 70 on the back end. Why is power adjustment on 70 on the back end? I wouldn't do that anymore. Why would that be the case? It is 170. 100 on the normal ECU. Can't be right. It's got to have changed. But you're well in on the PP now. So that tune will work. ECU says normal. If I put that up to fully customizable now, it goes to 413. If I drop the power off that, does it actually... It doesn't actually minimize it. So they've changed the way the ECU works. Not adjustable. Sports goes to there. Yeah, so you've got bags to play with. You've got 17 pp. So if you wanted to go and put some engine mods on, you can. There's none on this. Lightning. If I actually put lightning on. No, it's not going to show me. Doing. All a little bit Confucius. It just says restrict the power restrictor to 70, and you don't need to. There's the PP as well, good enough. You got loads of room. So they've made it glitch. So with the glitch, you've got loads of power. You've got loads of PP room available. You can do whatever you want. Now you can add loads of front downforce if you want to bring the car in. You'll make it turn better. They've made it easier. I'm going to have another crack at this then over the next couple of days. Maybe tomorrow on the long day stream, I'll have a go. See if I can refine the setup and make something more of it. See if we can make it drivable. It should go like an absolute train. So yeah, just go with the... Well, I suppose... What have we got on here? It says all normal, but we can now jack these up. But what I was trying to get to was the fuel economy, and I remember now why I did it. I've taken all these off to try and get the fuel economy up. But we might as well put the racing brake system on, and it still only comes to 390. So you can do what you will from the normal ECU. If you reduce the power down, it'll just make the car more drivable, but it doesn't change the PP. So what I've posted online is absolutely fine, and you're just going to tweak it to make it work for yourself. So these glitch tunings that they've brought in these situations to try and nullify other tunes and other tweaks, but it'll still work. You'll still be able to kill the race. You're looking for 3 stops. You're either going to aim for 9, because you need to do 27 laps, don't you? So you're just going to try and do 3 9-lap sessions, which was what I was trying to get to. So you only have to do 2 stops. Yeah, drop me a message, my friend. I'm going to have a go at it tomorrow morning whilst I do a live, and we'll try and equal it. But I think if I'm still where I think I am, I don't really have to push very hard. But I've been I'm at number 2. Right? Really doesn't matter, does it? I need to get to 28 laps, which would ideally be 2 pit stops of 9, and just be able to drop it over. And that's what I'm going to try tomorrow, to try and get to the 28th lap. That's what I'll do tomorrow morning. All right. So all the best, James. Enjoy. Thanks for joining the channel. Thanks for contributing. Thanks for supporting the channel, and good luck. That'll be an absolute hoon of a race, that one tomorrow. I'll enjoy that. Out of curiosity, go for it. Yeah, everything, my friend. Everything. So if I go up here, dashboard, the only thing I haven't done is collected all the cars. Everything is 100%, so World Circuit's 100%. I've done all the races. You can see them there. License Centre, missions, Music Rally I haven't done. Could do some of them tomorrow. That'd be great. Except my stream gets demonetized, so I'll do that quietly away. But the Circuit Experience, you can see there, everything is done. Again, Circuit Experience, if you're looking for a video on any of them, some might be older. I've got to work my way through the entire lot of those again. And I'm doing that slowly, but they're there to be done. Only need 42 cars left to buy. Probably about 100 million left to spend. All right, my friend? Yeah. I only completed the last mission last week, which was the drift mission at Zabuka. But that was the way it was. Right, it's 9:05 in the UK. No worries, James. 9:05 in the UK. We looked in the Legends cars. We're going to look in used cars, and then we're going to go and tackle this time trial. Subaru Impreza's there. Evo. BMW M3. Era. Want the AE86 next. Come available. None of those cars that I don't own, is there? No. AE86 we want. Because I didn't know the AE86 ran in the British Touring Cars. 1998. I did not know. Did not know at all. Toyota Supra ran in the British Touring Cars. Did not know that. But there we go. Right. I don't know why it's just gone in Legends. We're going to... what's it called? Sport. Yeah. The online stuff. We're going to tackle the time trial. Even though we hadn't had a warm-up, we'll be fine. Current one at Fuji. We are nowhere in the top 10, which is a bit of a shocker. We're down to 15th. Big Popper's managed to slide above me now. But we're well inside the time. Sam a 127.3. Red 127.7. We were quite comfortable with that. I think we had a bit more time in it, and we stopped where we stopped. But 2 million is 2 million. 2.28%. It's not going far. This one, 10 days to go. Everybody should have had... What card we get to choose? This bad boy. In red. We get to go with the alpha, and we'll look at who's where and what. Settings, we're going to use assist, traction control 1, default ABS. We're not going to put anything else on to start with. And controller settings, steering sensitivity 5, force feedback max torque 5, force feedback sensitivity 6. All the usual stuff, same old, same old. Sam's got the fastest lap, followed by Red. Rapids up there with a 2:41. But he's 1.5 seconds behind Sam. Most of the guys are at, what is the qualifying time? We need a 2:42.680. So it's down there. 13th, 14th. not seeing the big popper in there. He's there, 244,549. And I appreciate Big Popper's probably in the background, cracking away, wanting to do it at the same time as me, and aiming to, or hopefully aiming to, learn from my technique of just exploring and finding out and seeing what's going on. So I've got a feeling this is a gear slammer that we have to drive on the edge of the brakes and have it pivoting on the front wheels. But we'll see. We'll see where it goes. Let's dive in. Traction control on 1. We've got to find the braking points. It's such a tremendously long circuit. It's mid-engined rear-wheel drive, this thing. So it's going to have a little bit of pivot on it, isn't it? Seems to turn well. The biggest problem we're going to have with this test is it's not based on the capability of the car, it's based on the capability of the driver and those people able to exploit the driving characteristics of said car. Look at that slide, we've gone red. Let's make some of it. We need to slow down, don't we, going up the hill? I appreciate it's a red lap, but we're going to keep going. 86 of them. It was 84, wasn't it? That's what we did. Yeah, this one will be quite interesting. To get a decent lap will be good, but to get a lap in somewhere close to these quick guys is going to be the challenge. Needs to stay in second, doesn't it? We'll slam the gears on this one. It turns in really well. Positive steering once you get the car into the corner. This is a tricky corner. Back end slides nicely. Once we get a ghost on this, we'll be able to chase the ghost down and really find out where I'm inadequate. Probably most areas, to be honest. We went offline as I went to read the Twitch stream. That was not sensible, was it? Okay, so we found a couple of positions there that second gear for this corner. A 242 something, isn't it, what we need? Let's go for it. We can't change anything, can we? I don't think we can change brake balance or anything. We'll have to find that out in a second as we go on the straight. It likes to rev. No, there's no brake balance adjustment, so we can rev this bad boy out a bit, I think. We're just going to brake a bit as we're coming up the hill. We're going to get the time against our previous lap, look, so we're 0.12 up. That lap was a 2:47. Holy chipotle, we've got to get 5 seconds up on that last lap, which in all fairness should be loads of room because I didn't really gas it. lost a little time through there, but not overly worry. Braking down here might have to be on the 50. Drive for 4th gear, but I think it needs to be 3rd and hammer it more. Big Popper was telling me earlier in the week, well, Thursday, Friday, he thinks this will be right up my street. And I'm thinking, actually, this is going to be a bit more difficult than I think it is. This is only going to be a 45. If anything, it might be a 46. Might need to rev this out a lot more. There's a 45. How am I going to take 3 seconds out of that? Really going to have to drive this on the front brakes. Have the car tiptoeing and pirouetting into corners. It's going to be a real last minute do or die. I can go much quicker into the corners, I believe. We just got to chase the ghost down. That's what it looks like. Good evening, Sim Racer Sweden. Happy New Year to you, sir. Oh, can't hit them. You can't clip them barriers then. Can't touch the green things. Okay. It's a really nice to drive car, actually. It doesn't react badly to any inputs. There's occasional bit of a tweaky back end, but it's alright. There's a better line through there, look at that. Get that on the brakes at the right point. Doesn't change down always when you want it to, so... Well, that'd be in the 43s if I was to get a clean lap. So 43.4, but we need to just do that again. I don't know whether that'll be our ghost, I don't think it will. We'll have the same sort of overruns from that. If we can tap on the brake, lift on the throttle, get the car through there. There we go, beautiful. Run through in the 5th gear. Overtake the ghost on the straight. That's the way. No 6th. Not revving through to that point, are we? Got to watch out for them green bollards. Let's not touch them. Oh, we're a little bit slidey fast, but that's fine. Kept under control. We lost a little bit of time. We're up still. It's fine. Gonna brake on the edge of these curbs. In third. Keep it in third. Drive through it. Keep it in third. Drive through it again. Really sure I like the Ghost. Exactly where it is. I do like the way it handles in the corner though, that's nice. Don't touch the green things. It pulls itself out the corner, that's awesome. Now we're going to find this fastest line through here. Just overtook me again, the little slug. It's fine. We know where to get the speed from. I do like to take a wider line at this normally. Ah! Slug. Yeah, chicken head. Chicken head. Come on. Do it again. Got a much better line out there, didn't you, last time, you nugget? Come on. The big Matt's in the house. He's got the dancers out again. Good man. Party on. It's a party night here at the Widdowmaker streaming channel. It's not. It's let's get this party. Oh, I've lost it. Come on. Not thinking. This one is going to be frustrating, isn't it? Look. 4 laps completed. 5 laps driven, 1 lap good. What a complete nudgel. No idea what I mean for that. I want to say, as in the words of the great, what was his name? Crichton. Smee head. Yeah, Smee head. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. In the sketch where he couldn't, he wasn't allowed to insult or lie or anything like that. But if you're not a Red Dwarf fan, you won't know where that comes from. If you haven't seen Red Dwarf, there's something like 14 series to watch. I would suggest that you watch it over Christmas, but Christmas is done and gone now. We're going back to work in 2 days. One more party night to go. That's tonight. A better line through there. Look, we're positive, but we're still in the red. So we know we've got a massive chunk of time there to capitalise on. Come on, chicken monster. This is the first one. I don't know what ghost we've got. Whether the ghost is from one of those red invalid laps. It should be the 2:45.794 one suggests. But it probably isn't. Smooth, that's what you need to be. Just cucumber cool, smooth. I had 2 goes at that apex there. You know when you have 2 goes because you tap the brake twice or you go on the throttle then come off it. This car doesn't like early change downs. It locks the back up axle up a little bit, but I also think that is probably where the secret to being fast is, probably because we're going to use the car to change down and to really pivot that rear axle round. .42.698 optimal at the moment. Let's I've blown it. Oh, what a nib. Yeah, completely wrecked it. I was 2 seconds up there. I was counting my chickens. I was looking at that 2:45 and thinking, after 2:43 there, I've wrecked the starts of the lap as well, hasn't I? What an absolute... Hey, absolutely fine there, Sleepless Kitty. It's absolutely fine. We do this because we love it. It's an absolutely stunning game, and in my first 2 months of playing this, I realised that people give up on this game so quickly because they think it's difficult. What I didn't see in Facebook and YouTube was people saying, look, this game is actually not as hard as people think it is. All you've got to do is drive the out of it, and all it takes is just a little bit of understanding, and some people need to be shown, you know. So I've tried to do it in the most straightforward way without talking down to people. I see it so many times on Facebook. Can you give me a help in doing this? And somebody will say, oh, the auto polish race for the human comedy. Yeah, use a Group B rally car. And you know 100% as well as I do that you can't use that car in that race. And people are actually taking the mickey out of people, not trying to help. They're just belittling them in their own Facebook kind of way. So I set out very early to try and make sure that people got an easy life and found an easy way to complete the game, because it's not hard. And by not hard I mean it's not hard to help people. It's not a hard thing to do. So when you say designing the cars, you mean doing the paint jobs, doing skins? Claudio, Happy New Year to you, sir. I hope all is well with you and you were able to get sorted with the controller issue set up. Sorry I couldn't help you because I'm not a controller guy, but I hope you'll be able to get through it. And again, I apologise. My Italian is not the best. This next lap is going to be a good one. Look how that can do that. Do that then. Can't do it when I'm really chewing a lap. Look how much better that is. Second gear early, get the back end to move round. That would be a better lap as well, wouldn't it? Let's go, let's go, let's do it. Come on, so many red laps, why? There's my dipstick. And I know it's a big long lap. It's very easy to make mistakes here, very easy. Kept it in 5th gear, see if we can overrun that that ghost and try and make something of it. Yeah, something I used to really enjoy, but find it so difficult in Gran Turismo. I would like to teach myself and maybe give some tuition tutorial style videos. They would be good as we do it, but it's not my forte. But we'll work it out. Right, so we're up again. Here we go. 3rd gear for this corner. Hold the brake, let the back end of the car slide, keep it tight, drive it round. 3rd gear, press the brake, let the brake go, drive it through the corner and out. There we go. Brake just after the 50. 4th gear, let the car come round. I probably slid that too early, but it looked good. We got some time advantage there, look at that. Brake on the shadow. 3rd gear, let the car come through. Now it's going to auto rotate here as we touch the brake. Let the car come round, beautiful. Now this is where I mess it up normally. Want to be a good 2 seconds ahead here. Want to get this next corner right. I'll have a look, Kitty. I will have a look. Ah, we've got the line right. Look at that. We should gain some time here now. I want to be 2 seconds up. Oh, masses. 2.2 up, so this should be a 43.5. 43.5. We only have to find 1.2 seconds now. Come on, boy wonder. Got a little, no, we lost a little bit there, but we're gaining again. I don't know whether we should come up the hill in 4th gear. We've got to find a quicker way into this corner to gain a little bit of time. We really did slam the gears there. Probably could have done it in 2nd for a little bit more slow down. Half a second. Now we're going to try this in 3rd like we did last time. Just hold the car in on the brake, let the back end go, bring it round. Tried a bit too much throttle there, I think. Lost a little bit of time through there. Not to worry, come on. Party on. Got this corner a little bit wrong, didn't we, earlier? Came off the brakes early, let the back end slide. We made a bit of time. There we go. There we go. Back on the throttle. half a second. Do I need to rev it out some more, I wonder? Half a second is good and we're gaining more. Come on. So we're 242.8. We only need 0.6 now. And if you notice, folks, I haven't actually tried anything special. I'm just running the corners. Running against my ghost. I'm not exploiting shortcuts just yet. Probably wandered a bit far to the left. No, we're good. Just losing a bit of time as we came through there a bit slower. But a 242.5 is my current potential optimal, which is semi-decent, that's fine. I'm alright with that. Third gear, don't clip the green things. I think we can apex that a little bit more through there. Transition back to the throttle a little later, I think. I've got to pull the car through there a little bit longer. Ah, we just clipped that post. You can't clip the green things. But we made time as well, and you can see how. We're good. $242.8. I think we only need 0.2 to be honest. 242.6, isn't it? Is where we need to get to. So we're well in touch with this. Well in touch. Just don't know about becoming super fast and being up there with fast boys. I don't think I'm capable of that just yet. We have a little bit to do to get there. Yeah, that's all I'm trying to do, Kitty, is just be smooth, drive the corners on the right line, brake at the right point, come off the throttle at the right point, smooth transition back to the throttle. Look how much the car slides there. Ooh, yeah. We've probably blown the start to the next lap from that, but hey ho. Doesn't matter, it's all practice. We'll come back red, I think. Yeah, it's red. No problem. We don't mind. No frustration. We learn from everything we do. I changed down to second far too quickly in the braking zone, and I should have gotten to third and then to second. We're losing time, but we're up on our previous lap. Is that right? Oh, wow. Okay, so we need to stay in fifth based on last lap performance. Green, you shouldn't have touched them. Turned in far too early. Went down to second, shouldn't have. Kept it in third is where it should have been. So something we've learnt a lot about Gran Turismo is it likes the higher gear. Whereas I like a gear to get me into a corner and get me out. Normally, if it's second, it likes it to be third. Like, I think I should try that corner in third, but I know it performs so much better in fourth. And it steers beautifully, look, I can hear the tyres squealing. Don't need to worry about that in this because there's no tyre wear, but we're probably turning in a little bit too early for those corners as well and not gaining the run out, which is what I'm guilty of often. So we're a little bit behind on the Ghost, but we've learnt a few things. This one is a good learning experience. Here, I went red there as well, didn't I? Yeah, blown it there as well, too fast. Oh, yeah. We've chucked the next straight. I don't know why, when I know I'm coming up to my next lap, why don't I just don't slow down just a smidge and don't wreck it? It's because I'm trying to find the limit, I guess, most of the time. It's the last part of the circuit as well, the bit you get to practice the least. Let's see. If it goes back to red or green. Will it go red? It's gone red, yeah. We wrecked in the last sector, so it's always going to do that. Never mind, let's practice. You know what the practice makes? A very dull boy. Slow through there. See if we can gain time on this Ghost. From being this far back, let's see what we can do. Feels like we're still a long way back. Got that corner entry wrong. I need to turn in later to the big fourth gear corner. It was a really good lap I put in there for that 42.8. Looks really, really smooth. I'm really struggling to keep up with myself. This is not an easy test because of the lap length. But it's a really drivable car. I really like it. Really do like it. It's going to be one that we're going to try and make gains on. There we go, we got that corner right. Even though we're just dropping a little bit of time. Actually got round there without crashing. I'm going to brake between. Right. First lap in 3. Let's see what we can do. That's the 0.3 we need to get the gold, I think. Let's see if we can just sneak a little bit here. We absolutely nailed that. Compared to our previous attempts, of course. We're keeping up with our Ghost, which is good. The time should be against our last lap, not against the Ghost, so let's not confuse that too much. We drifted that through there, which was always going to be interesting. Want to turn in later to this corner. There it is. Beautifully smooth. Not as good as the Ghost got it, but that's still decent. We're losing a little bit of time. Got the smoothness there again, which always benefits. We lost it a little bit there. Yeah, we lost 2/10 there. That's shockingly bad. We lost it all there. Oh, that's gutted. 2 down. 2/10 down and away again. Oh. You know what we learnt there? Shut your mouth and stop bigging yourself up. No, that's not what we learnt. What we learnt is that it's all about being smooth. We confirmed what we already knew. 0.6 down. Yeah, it's such a good line by that Ghost though. Yeah, I don't know who he is. Must be a decent driver to set a time like that. Cheeky monkey, isn't he? Cheeky monkey. Gotta get the car moving. Use the gears to slam down. It's a good Ghost to trail off. We're doing as well as we did last time. We just got to get this right. A little bit of a lift. Get into the corner. Back on the throttle. Keep it on the yellow and reds. We're good. We're good. Triple fours. That's great. Now we've got to stay with this Ghost. Let's run off this Ghost and be very clean. Oh, we lost the back end. Oh, that's a shame. We're not going to be able to catch this Ghost now. That's a shame. 242, 174 optimal. Here it goes. We've got back in touch. We're just back in touch now. It was down here where we lost it earlier, so let's see if we can. Let's see if we can just catch it back up and do what we need to do. Shows we can gain a lot of times in various parts of the circuit, which means there's lots of low-hanging fruit. We can make those gains. A little bit of a loss there. We're doing okay. We've got it back. That's the 2/10 we need. That is the 2/10. Let's hope. Let's pray. Let's keep it together now. Probably brake just a little bit too much. Yeah, we've dropped the time. We didn't get it right. Oh, we blew it. Ah, look at that. Half a second down. That's shockingly bad. That's twice in the lap we lost all that time. Oh, donkey. However, let's just have a refresh. Think about what we're doing. Hey ho. We're very close to that gold. Very close. What I'd like to be able to do is do a 141 and just smash past it. Really get confident, really get the attitude in the right place. I know I'm not getting the 39s like Senor Sam, but we will at least try and put in a representative effort that really stands us as where we should be. I wonder if I'm not pressing the brake all the way to the floor sometimes. Yeah. Really appreciate everybody checking in on New Year's night. Good to hear. Us lonely old souls playing away. Good to keep us company. I saw the text scroll then. I'm just going to have a look once I've managed this corner. 240. It says 242.174 down there. That's what I'm capable of. It says based on current best times, but I think that would be stringing them all together at 242.174. But I reckon if I just got a sneaker out and did what I'm supposed to do and put it together, yeah, exactly. All I've got to do is put that lap together, be confident we will get this. But I want to smash it. I don't want to teeter past the target. I want to absolutely get it. Right. We are blue. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're losing time against the ghost. Got the back end pivoting. Come on, Jimbo. A 242.00 on this lap, my friend. Want the 444? Come on, where's the 444? We haven't got the 444 just at this point, but hey ho. You slug. Oh, it's so annoying. I got the back end into a perfect power slide to come out the corner. I actually tried to turn in very late and then I reacted very quickly on the brakes, then the throttle, and then the car just umphed around the corner just a little bit too much. I'm now just a little bit too untidy, but we've got within 2 corners of being gold. Have I just invalidated my next lap? That would just annoy the proverbial poops out of me. Don't go red. No, it didn't. Good, good, good. We're back on it. Too deep. Blue turn 1. So we haven't had a lap time improvement in some time. So we haven't had a sector improvement in some time either. Hey ho. Really, really bad opening sector. Let's push it on. 84 laps around Spa in one session. That could be really quite an epic event, couldn't it? 84 laps. How long would that be? Would that be past midnight? I've got a Billy Joel song rolling round my head, and I don't know why. My Life, I think it's called. Dum, 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 dum. Look how much we've gained on the Ghost. We were 0.3, 0.4 down. Now within 0.2. All fireworks are going off now. Europe could be close to going to midnight, one would suspect, unless it's a little bit too early yet. Just lost a little bit of time there. Very close. We did really well to cut that time back. That was massive improvement. A 2:41.752. There was masses of improvement there. That was awesome, Jimbo. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That kind of effort, that kind of approach to putting some time in. That's good. That's the kind of time I want. Only problem with that last lap, well, it wasn't. It was full green, wasn't it? We actually got through with an approved lap. We're 0.2 down now, so let's see if we can do exactly the same as last time and put in a sterling effort and charge that Ghost down. We're up. Okay, come on. We lost it there with a bit of opposite lock, a bit of drift. We're good though, Jimbo, come on. Keep that confidence high. Two tenths we've lost, and more, 3 tenths. just needs a lift, I think. I don't think it actually needs a brake. The way this car reacts, I don't think it needs that. That cut the apex quite a bit. Okay. Felt good. Felt okay. Big Papa's arrived. He's got some chat for me there. I'll read that if I chuck this lap in. I got the line all wrong through there. Losing time. Lost 0.2. Lost 0.4 now. Got that 0.4 back just through that one corner. I haven't signed any extras yet. I'm just trying to nail my optimal lap before I try adding anything. If I can just hold this one together, we're going to be rosy. Then we'll try improvements. We haven't had a purple for last sector in a little while. We're just losing a bit of time there. But we gained, but he then suddenly disappeared. Look at him go. Oh, who is that dude driving that thing? Right, we've been braking into here a little bit recently. Lifty, 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 throttle down. We're still up, but we're not up enough to get the gold, which is a real shame. Oh, we are. We're not. We're losing it. 42.657. That's just outside. Steve's thinking about turning that on when he gives it another crack. Okay, got it. I'm just losing it through mistakes all the time. A 241.752 is still my optimal, and a 242.657. I think I'm just outside gold. Just outside. I don't know if counter steer. Ooh. I don't know if counter steer would actually help me in this. I don't know. It doesn't feel like it needs it. I think the car is perfectly under control. My mistake. I'm losing it under braking. I'm losing the. Look, that's beautiful through there. Up to my ghost line. Look, is really poor through there. I can improve on that. Look how much I'm up with the ghost. That's massive. Oh, my next lap should be absolutely epic. As long as I hold it together through a rouge, of course. Look. Massive gains. Massive. That back end slide. Look how much that lost. And that's probably why Steve's thinking the counter steer is probably worth a shot to try and stop that back end sliding out. I feel good about this. I tried to push too hard through Eau Rouge, that was my problem. Here's where I lose a bit of time. It shouldn't need a break through that corner, but... yeah, I think I have. I think, as I say, if I can do that 241.7, that would be me happy as a sandboy kind of thing. But I'm not entirely sure that I can. It's 3 minutes, Jimbo. That's all you've got to hold it together for. There's a 243.5. That would have been an improvement again. I had a massive, massive error through the old Eau Rouge. So, see if we can. It's slow coming out of turn 1 as well. Fifth gear seems to be the gear. That was a waver through the old Eau Rouge, wasn't it? Had a good old wiggle. We should have some good gains here. Should have some good rosy gains, closer than close. Did I slap one of those then and got away with it? I thought I heard it. Front end wandered on me then. Lost it coming out that one corner. Got good gains there. We actually kept the power down with a better line coming into that corner. Here we go. I don't know whether that 4 is against the previous lap or against this one, against this ghost. But we're gaining. This is well safe gold. There we go, 42.2. We still got 141.715, but we still didn't improve on any of the sectors where we're showing we're not possible. So that should be a good gold now. I want a 41. That was a better line through there. Got a tiny little gain on the ghost. Tiny little gain. We went purple into 1, which is good. Back end decided to squiggle me then. Yeah, look how bad that is. So sector 1 is where I need my gains. Eau Rouge, there's time to be found. Very sloppy this lap. Cheers, my friend. Yeah, good confirmation. I thought it was that 242.6 something. My last time there, 242.65. was outside, and I was pretty sure. Oh, I just messed that up. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Oh. I thought the 242.5 was good, but then it went red, look. So, oh, my 242.657 was good. Okay, so 242.2 is tip-top-a-roo, but I want to chase a 41. So let's just see if we can do that. This has got to treat this like the license tests, and got to try and make progress up the ladder, improving upon where we can go. Thank you very much. Yeah, gold it is. You're not a distraction at all, amigo. Not a distraction at all. It's down to me to focus and to remain concentrated, not constipated. That's when you have trouble moving things. Honestly, didn't want to do 84 laps of here. Your name's in big and blue and bold letters, Big Steve. Oh, that was dancing through there. Holy Chipotle. That was awesome. Just a little bit slow through there. This is correct, Big Steve. This is another teaching methodology. Felt that was a bit quick, but we've held it. Probably need to be fourth gear through there. I don't know why. Feels like it's right. Slow through there, but we've managed to stay within touch, which is good. Gonna leave it in fourth. I've over-braked for that corner. I've had to let go of the throttle. Donkey. I didn't brake enough and then I braked too much. Lost half a second coming through the one corner. See if we can... I know I was really quick through here on that final lap. It's the right line though, running down that curb. You gain so much time. Look at the time that's coming back. I have got a mod, yes, Mr. Wilkie. I think it's much against his requirement, but within YouTube there are significant certain levels, and Steve being such a big part of the channel support, I thought I wanted him to have a little extra insight into on his input. So I did this on a couple of days ago now, but it's not up to Steve. Sorry, I've got to phrase that right. It's up to Steve whether he wants to actually be a mod, whether he wants to flex his powers. He doesn't have to. He's not being asked to. But if he wants to, and if he would like to partake, that's entirely up to him. It's enforced slave labour at this point. But he doesn't have to do anything. I won't beat him to death savagely if he doesn't do anything. Entirely up to him. It's volunteer work. No, that's not right. That's work unpaid. It's voluntary. Whether But yeah, I think you know what I mean. Didn't mean to change up to 4th. Don't want to change up to 5th there. Lost time through there. Because I didn't want the cars to slide, I chose to brake that bit more. And look at it. That ghost is so quick, it's pulled away massively. That's gone red. Clipped the wing. Clipped it. What a dick. What? Don't do that. In all fairness, I didn't give Steve that access to make him a mod. That's just to give him a bit of a thank you. And if he wants to do it, he can. So be careful, Big Steve might be a bit big whip. You never know. Don't know. But Steve, what he does. Right, let's do it this time. Let's get a big one on the go here. There's oil in the bag. Don't ever know whether that time is. 4th gear worked, even though I didn't mean it, yeah. I think you're right. Ah, you sluts. Did I say? I did say the S word, sorry. Work down the hill, even though you didn't mean it. Yeah. This is such a long lap. Such a frustration lap length. Oh, that was a good in. Massive gains. Lost it a bit turning into that corner. Gained it back though. I'm going to try and just do a lift turn in here. No brake. Kind of worked. Lost all that time though, so it didn't work as much or as good as it should have. I can cut a little bit more on that apex, I think. It's almost a 1. 41.655 now. As you can tell, the mod is not a bot. He has feelings, empathy, understanding. Lots of slidey-didey there, that's not good. Still losing time against that run through that corner. How was that? How was he that good through there? I was really weak through this part of the circuit, wasn't I, on my fast lap? Lost time through there as well. Gaining it back. Gaining it back. Come on. Swing it back. Swing it back. Bring it back to me. Lost the time there. Lost it big time. Can I gain a 10th here? Done it. Here we go. That's improved the time again. We've got a junky lap in there. We can really beat this now. If we get a better turn one in. On that last lap, we made all the gains in the wrong places. So let's see if we can really try and reel ourselves in. Really pull it back. 26 consecutive laps of Eau Rouge. This is almost 1 hour solid non-stop, I think. Probably longer than an hour, to be honest. 1 hour 12 minutes. Here we go. That's it. Shouldn't be thinking about that. Should be thinking about where I am and what I'm doing. All the places where I can gain on this Ghost. I lifted the throttle just a smidge in there to try and keep the car on track. Had 2 goes at that corner with the Ghost, didn't I? I've blown it wide there. Oh, you slug bottle. I drifted it wide there, which is wrong. Still purple, which is good. I had a real dashing final stint here, didn't I? Because I gained a 10th coming through that final corner just to beat it. If I try and do the same thing here, I'm going to be losing out. I'm a long way back against that Ghost. Oh, it's such a shame. Yeah, I've not got the gain there. I did so well on that final lap. Never mind, do it again. You know you're capable. It was a good lap though, look, that was still been gold, that lap, that's good. Come on, we're on the way. Not as good as gain as the last time, but we're still on the run. We've still got it moving on up. I lost 0.2 coming round there. Gaining it back though. Don't want the double entry here. Want a single. Flick the front end. The front end cut in on me there. That was just so not wanted. I had to react and let go of the brake. Couldn't get back on the throttle enough to hold it back in, and we've lost all the time we gained there. That's... I was never expecting to lose in that part of the lap. That's just... No swearing. No. What we do need though is a small moment in time to just get some fluid in, or we're gonna run out. Don't want me dehydrating on the last day of the year, do we? Lovely cut there of that final corner. Just lost a little bit with the over acceleration there, but I'm happy still. I'm happy. Come on, that's 3 in a row. 3 in a row. Come on, let's go. Sliding the back end does work to a degree, but you lose the acceleration a little bit. But we are traction controller, so... Ooh. No, slug bottle. Right, it's moments like these where we need to have a drink and a think, don't we? We're doing all right. 2:42.11. With a 2:41.5 optimal. Well, it would be interesting if they put the ghost together with the optimal time. So you could just see where you were, but you'd have to piece the ghost together and you'd see a definite jump, wouldn't you? Yeah, 2:41, Big Steve. That's where I want to be, a 2:41. I think I've got it well in me. I don't think I could do a 39. Although there's loads of time in this corner for me. I'm not getting this one right at all. But I've just found a way of making gains there. Look at that. This corner's annoying me. I think I need to go deeper. Look how much it slides. This one needs a good turning off the gas and back on the gas. I need to read what Steve's put there. Suggest the optimal ghost you're having coffee with Kaz. Yeah, he's not been available of late. Something to do with World Cup and that. But I'm sure there'll be time for us to get together again. Not a chance. Kaz wouldn't be interested in me at all, would he? Fat old grey-haired dude. Sat in some barn in the middle of Yorkshire. What does he know? What does he know? Naff all, my friend. I think I'd be a good diplomat for... Oh, we gained at the end. Look at that. 242.154. That would have been an improve. Happy days. Let's make that work. I think I'd make a good GT7 ambassador in the future. You know, if ever Jimmy Broadbent fell over and couldn't manage to commentate again, I would be a worthwhile, quite a worthy replacement for him. Stand-in, body double. I could body double for him, couldn't I? That'd work. Be a bit older, a bit greyer. I could dye my hair like he does, though. Yeah. I think that's possible. We've got the same first name. Timothy. Lost a bit through there, didn't I? But I was trying to dance on the old brake pedal thing and give it the throttle and see if it could slide out and do the funky driftmobile, and it did. Had to have a cheeky lift in there, but we gained nearly a tenth and a half through that corner. Now this is the one which really cheeses me off, but we did it there. We kept in fourth a little longer. Didn't make the gain that I anticipated there. And it went red as I flicked that blooming post. What a... Yeah, we'd do the announcer thing maybe someday. Oh, that was just... Oh, how frustrating was that? I've never hit that post before. I was all that way up. Look, never mind. Let's do it again. I've got that stiff leg thing happening. Let's go. Need to stretch my left leg out a bit. Slow through the line this time. To get a bit more of a profile, I think, before anything like that is ever on the cards. But it raises a question, you know, and it's an interesting thing how you say it, Steve. I wonder if GT7, GT people, Paloffa Digital, whatever, actually look at who does what. You know, do they have a look through the old YouTube and think, right, this person does it, this person does that, this person does that? And I know I'm probably 8 millionth in the queue to being anywhere of anything, but I wonder if they do look. You know, because something another YouTuber said the other day was, he put out a setup for a car in a race, and he titled it Glitch and Moneymaker. I've put out a tune this week that is probably considered a glitch tune, but I've not mentioned that in the title. And somebody said on the other YouTubers thread, can you stop calling these glitches? Because they're just going to take them away. They're going to Google glitch. And they're going to take them all away. If you keep highlighting them, PD will know which ones they are, and they will just... You're highlighting them to everybody. And I thought, that's actually a very good point. Because the only reason they know is the amount of people that then go to that race with that tune. Because they see everything. Because that's the whole point of the game being online. They see it all. They know who's racing what. And they can see the setups and they can match them. So I don't think it matters at all what a YouTuber puts on the title of his video. It matters like how many people go and use it and view it. And I guess they would see where that setup comes from. So I think it might have been a little bit unfair of the person to say it was the YouTuber's fault. We got a little gain there. We've just put in a 41. How's that? I bet they have got a department for that, yeah. There's my 241. Which has got to be assured gold, hasn't it? I think there's more time in this, so I'm going to push on. I think there's more time. Thank you, Kitty. Thank you, Steve. I actually got around that last lap talking about something else, not really concentrating on what I was doing. So sometimes you need that. Sometimes you go fast that way. That felt absolutely awesome, that lap. That corner, that felt absolutely stupendous. Little bit of time lost there. Why did we go from 0.4 up to just 0.2? There's a 7. Happy days. Moving on up. '87th lap. Well, 32nd. We'll take that, won't we? Yeah, we don't. I generally don't want 87 laps around here tonight. That would be a big push. But the optimal 241.358 now. I still think there's a 5, a 241.5. I've just twonked that post. I was playing there. That was just testing how far the rear would go. It does feel like I've got the old ACS on. Or counter steer assistance, CSA. Bollards, yes, very much so. Very much so. Well, tomorrow I'll be giving away 5 free memberships. And we'll see who gets those memberships tomorrow. That'll be interesting. I think we're going to lose some tomorrow. I think we'll lose the first 4 or 5 that we gave away at the start of December. I think there might have been the original 5 that go tomorrow. Don't know. Hey Ollie, how you doing, my friend? Happy New Year. I just need to do a stop. I need to check something. Wow, you had to pit every 10 minutes. Awesome, Clark. Awesome, James. Awesome. So what I'm aiming to do is a 20-minute lap run. I want to be able to pit twice. So 2:15. Yeah, I'm aiming to be in the 2:07s. 2:07s is where I want to be, but I want to do 9 laps. So what I was then trying to do, and as you can see from where my setup got to, was I was trying to take everything off that could affect fuel. So the next thing I'll be doing is adding things like the ECM tune. But my problem with this is I'm going to have to buy another car. Well, I don't, because I can just keep chunking the engine, can't I? But if I add like the valves, the high lift cam, the whatever goes with it, but ultimately I've got to try and get the fuel to the point where I can do 2:07s and do 7 laps, 9 laps at a time. So I want to do 27 laps, 2 stops, and just roll the wheels over to finish that 28th. I think that time is there in that track. But I think the lap time might have to come down to... If we said it was 30 laps, that would be 2-minute laps. So if we give up 3 laps, so 20, 28, 29, 30, that's 6 minutes. 6 minutes, we then do 2 pit stops of 20 seconds apiece, because we're going to have to change tyres and fill up whole with fuel. So that gives us 2 minutes. You've got to divide 2 minutes by 27, and that's the lap time you need, which I believe is a 2:07. And that's where you've got to be. But well done, James. That's ace, mate. You've got that. You've got that under your belt. You can move on now to the next one. But it's great that you got it done. Really, really good. Really good. And Ollie, how's the darts going, my friend? I've been watching the results just to keep tab. Mr. Raymond Barneveld made an exit 2 days ago. Oh, you're welcome, James. Very welcome. I do like it when people get stuck in. Yeah, I'm getting messages of all sorts of people tonight. So if you've sent me a message on the PS app tonight, thank you very much. It's appreciated. I haven't done the big... Yeah, he's 17, isn't he, now? He's a Manchester United fan, which I think is disappointing, but hey, there we go. Cheers, JB. Hope you're having a good night, my friend. Paulino Azato. Bonanno, thank you, sir. Awesome. He's 16, okay, I read the newspaper. It said 17, but you can't always believe the paper, can you? Blazing Pampers. Yeah, he said he was like from the age of 18 months he was playing darts. Right, we're going to go and try an absolute smasher of a lap. Has this got a 6th gear? It does, doesn't it? Yeah, it does have a 6th gear. Happy days. So, not that I've used it. Let's get this on. A 241.5 I'd be happy with. I think we have a 241.5 in our trousers. Let's go and lay it on the grass. A bit slow on the Ghost. Oh, that's got a bit sideways. We're all right though, but it's so slow. Half a second down. How? Come on. Feeling a bit slow. 241.358 on the optimal. Yeah, with a less... at least I'll be winning something. He's born in 07. Holy hell. So he's 17 in January. That's what I think they were saying then on the news article I read. Yeah, there were 2 Arsenal players there at the game that he won, and they both asked for autographs, and I believe he shunned them. As a Manchester United fan. But he's going to be mixing with the big guys like that, properly big. What's James saying? You sure the tyre and fuel multiplier were different when you did it 10 months ago? Maybe they've changed that. I'll have to have a look at that tomorrow. But I'm going to do it live on a stream tomorrow. That's what we're going to play with tomorrow morning. We're going to have a round of golf, start the day the right way. And we're going to get stuck into Autopolis and have a live stream on that one. And see if I can make a decent video from that, maybe. Condense it down and work out on the setup. Maybe try and get anybody that's having a hungover bank holiday into driving some laps. Now, is this going to go red because I had a little incident in the final sector? No, it's white. This is good, and we're up on time. So let's. I narrowed the apex there, which wasn't very good. Maybe they have. I'm going to just suggest something now. Wrong. Got that really wrong. Yeah, he doesn't look 16. He doesn't. He looks older. The thing is, darts makes you old, doesn't it? It's so strenuous. It's one of those events that, you know, lots of running, lots of fitness exercise just to keep right. You know, getting to the bar, getting the next beer ready. Some of these guys are really peak physical fitness, you know, like the guys of old days. What was his name? What was his name? I know my dad used to go and watch the darts at Lakeside when we used to live down there when I was really small. But what were the names? Jockey Wilson and the Crafty Cockney, those guys. I know there's different leagues now, different sports professions, but they were real fighting physical fitness guys, weren't they? Not, no. You got a dude that plays darts with you guys. Then we got spiky green hair. You know, gets him seen, gets him known. You know, he's on the telly. That drift was just immense. Next lap, let's get this right. Come on, Widdowmaker. Now, 10 months ago, when was update 1.33 when they wiped the doodah? There might be a later video, you know. There might be a later video from when I did it. That's going to wipe the next lap, isn't it? Because those leaderboards are only from update 1.33, I think. Let's get my eyes back into this, and I've kind of lost the rhythm. Look how far away he is. Let's get it back on. It's 10 to 11. Well, go and get the fizz on, my friend. Happy New Year to you guys over in Europe. Have a good one. May 2024 bring everything you ever wanted. I don't know whether it will be my year of success, but we're going to try. We're going to see how it goes. I wondered whether my budget for my wheel had disappeared this weekend, because the wife said next weekend we're going to book a holiday. So we'll have to see how that goes. I think I'm going to be calling that it, with 1 hour to go before the end of the night. I think that's my maximum. I can't get anywhere near back to that ghost. Let me see if I can. You're alone and take care of the dog. Oh my word. You've been trusted to look after the doggy pup. Wow. Well, what you're trying to tell me is you are alone and you have a dog at home and it needs comforting because of the fireworks. Then I understand. Yeah. Well, if it's cool that you are celebrating New Year on your own and that's all it's going to be, then happy days. Don't go red. It went red. What a schmuck. As long as it doesn't go red when across the line, we're good. I need to get this perfectly straight across the line. Come on, let's stay white. We're good. .125 down. We've been hammering this turn one and getting it so right that occasionally I guess that we're not going to get it right every time. I just went red as we flicked across that corner. Never mind. Parents and sister on same property, then easy. Easy life, but enjoy, my friend. Oh, why did that have to snatch in? I've got to brake longer in 4th gear into that corner. Stop the back end snatching round. That's what I've got to do. I'm in touch again. And I wonder if it needs to be left in 3rd gear around that corner. Maybe 4th gear. Sister, 3 cats and 2 dogs. Holy Chipotle, man. I don't know which one's more trouble. Here we go. Getting back in the rhythm of it. 5 laps of redness. We're not doing that anymore. Straight from blue to red. Massively red as well. Look at that. Like in a zoo. Yeah. Here we go, we're gaining again, right. We're on it. Donkey Kong it. Let's go, let's go. Just for midnight. Just for Ollie. Let's get a 2:41.5. Let's see if we can catch the rainbow. I've never done that before. I've never slid off there at all. Wowzers. Holy heck. Got a wild drift on. Couldn't hold it. The disco bars will be full of people dancing around now in Europe. They'll all be bouncing up and down. Old Lang Syne. Or the Euro disco pop will be thrashing out around the world. Ace of Base and all those other fantastic rock bands. Swedish House Mafia, etc. ABBA, bit of Waterloo. Yeah, Sheffield's just down the road from here. It's going to be Pulp and Disco 2000 that brings in the new year. It is every year. So many red laps. Look at them. I'm not giving up though. I felt like it. I felt like saying, well, that's it. 2:41.7's good enough, but I think we're on it. I think we've got the opportunity here to make really good go. Not as good as the fast boys. I'm an old fella. I think it's pretty decent. Entry-level equipment. A suspicious inquiring mind and perseverance. That's what you need. Just try and work out what you do and how you do it, and how to get better. We lost all that time with a really slidey back door, didn't we? We're going to brake really late. We're going to change down really late into this corner. I'm going to keep it in fourth gear for a little while longer. I'll just show the chat scroll. Just outside where we need to be. Happy New Year, Ollie. Happy New Year. And to everybody else stalking in the background in Germany or France or Spain or Italy. Happy New Year, guys. Or even Slovenia, where our friend Rusk is from. Here we go, a celebratory one for 2024 for Europe. That will be a 21.5. It's a 482. Happy days. So a 241.308 is the optimal now. $241.482. I've no idea where that's going to put me in the friends list. I'm going to have to go and have a look fairly soon. It was a really good outlap. Look how fast it was going there. I say outlap, it's just the lap I did. I'm 0.6 down, and I think that is going to be my optimal, I think. Yeah, we blew it there, didn't we? I'm going to leave it fourth through there. But that's where I think we're going to call it. Lap 40 is me done. Yeah, we just went red. And we're drifting night away. Everybody's feeling great, drifting. Lap 40, we're done. 241.482. It does power out the corner, doesn't it? But once you made the corner, it doesn't like to correct. It picks that line up. But that's where we're going to call it. 40 laps. $241.308. I'm going to save for that replay. Top 1600. Well, that's... I didn't think I'd be there. That's kind of okay. That's kind of... feels kind of cool. We're fourth. Oh, wow. Oh, so to go 0.3 quicker we catch up Rapid. We'd need 1.3 seconds to catch Red and 1.6 seconds to catch Sam. I'm surprised at that. I'm surprised at that, and that's with not trying to cut corners. It's just trying to be smooth, straightforward, and simple. Just run the lines, change gears nice and tight, Like your skin, Ollie. A 241.7. Yeah, you're not that slow, my friend. You're not that slow. Love it. A 241.7 as well. That's good lap times. John Wedley's in there. Where's the Popper? Popper's just outside. And I know he's... Yeah, generally know he likes this one, but he's just kind of struggling, I think, with the reaction. Az is in there as well, look. Max is there, but it's the wrong Max. Test Monkey, Gibfish. Scampy's just outside. Stefan is just there. Itchy, Ricky Bobby, No Name. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Do I want to do that again? Do I want to go back and do that? I don't think so. I don't think so. 1,600. Yeah, that's alright. What's stupid? What's... Huh? Huh? Wow. Disney's down there with a 38.5. Mr. Simmons a 38.6. No, you don't have to, Steve, but just... Let's... How do I watch that? No. How do I watch his video? How do I watch that? Do I have to go out? I think I have to go out, don't I? I think I have to watch it from here. There it is. That's how I have to do it. Let's see what Mr. Tidgeney's got that I don't. Let's... Oh, bloomin' egg. Bloomin' egg. Okay. Third gear out of that corner. Okay. Fourth to second. How did that happen? He didn't even go to third. Is he using a stick shifter? Because I couldn't double change down. Fifth. Fifth year is good. Where's his braking point here? Mine is the big last shade. Oh, he's braking on the end of the curb. But he went from fifth to third and he looked like he clipped those bollards. Fourth gear. All about the one gear higher. We've discussed this. Third. Yeah, I'm third gear. Stay tight in third. Okay. Does he go to fourth? No, he stays in third. Puts it straight back to fourth for the corner though. Okay, okay. Fourth. Keeps it in fourth. He doesn't go third gear. Doesn't go fifth gear. Just keeps it in fourth. Third. Wowzers. Fifth. Now does he brake here? No, it's just a lift. Back on the throttle. He's going to go fifth to third to second, isn't he? Yeah. Yeah. He's using a manual gear selector, I'm pretty sure. Look how quick that is. Wow. You'd see that again. How do I replicate that? That's quite immense. Oh, I need to put the old stuff on. Silly boy. Why did it turn that off? Why can't they just leave that as a universal setting, man? This one. He goes fourth gear. He goes third second, so he does change down. Third gear to come out of the corner, so he changes up to third in the apex. We could be making a revisit. The tyres sound so good on the curb. Third gear. He's going to go up to fourth early. He is fourth early and push out the corner in fourth. It was from here I got a little bit lost because I was just amazed at what he did. Got to fifth so early. Down to third, fifth to third. Kept control of the car. Fourth. Pushed the car through in fourth. Now what does he do here? Fourth, dunk dunk second. Third. No, he's doing it in third, okay. If only I could have coffee with Kaz. These suggestions you're making really do highlight your capability as a top fan. Coffee with Kaz. So that actually, what you're proposing there is a really quite interesting little thing. What I would like to improve, what I would like coffee with Kaz, yeah. I know you're not joking, and I see exactly where you're going. You know, if they do look at this kind of thing, and that would be an excellent way to present things. That would be a great hashtag, coffee with Kaz. Yeah, you thunked about that, haven't you? Proper thunked about that. Proper thunk about that. Yeah, I've got to write all these down on my list of things to potentially do. You know, how doesn't have to be a long video either, does it? It just has to be, you know, my little pointers, coffee with Kaz. It would just be a message, wouldn't it? Interesting. Let's see if I can replicate some of these Tidgeneys. Backend's a bit tweaky. I'll have to work that out. Can't say it's so what I've got to try and do is, if I personally have got to find a time to differentiate between the live and the video. I'm currently struggling to make videos because where I've got available time, I'm trying to go live. I know I've got 1,000 videos out there, but it takes time to make these videos. I made one this week on how to handle a rally car, and that was 35 hours outside of the 24 hours that I YouTubed or did on lives and spent with the wife and spent asleep. So there's a massive amount of work to do here, and I've got to find a way to make the optimal time process, because I think there is an opportunity here for me to make something of this and tune in and get really into this process. I've got another video sat there. It's took me 2 hours to do the video. It's took me an hour to edit it. It's took me... it's just actually compiled whilst I'm doing this, but there's best part of 6 hours this afternoon making a video, which it's an hour and 14 minutes long, the video. People are going to watch it for 5 minutes to get the setup. They're going to skip through the end and go, yeah, he won it, let's go and drive it. Then they're going to spend the next 20 minutes hating me because they got the wrong strategy, or hating me because they couldn't copy the setup down correctly. So, I need to read what Steve's just said. Got to get this much smoother with these new gears. No, absolutely not. It's not about complaining. We don't want to complain. That's what everybody else does. This is about positive reinforcement. It's about saying, yeah, we're enjoying the game, but this would make it better. I get that. Coffee with Cass, yeah. I want the time to be relative to my ghost, not to my last lap. Oh, you cheese hedge. That's going to go red as well, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to restart. Yeah, exactly. Yes, absolutely. I get exactly where you're coming from. Making things into the game that are positive. Now, I don't even want to make suggestions of what track to bring. I'd like to make suggestions of what tracks not to bring, but you know, it's a really good idea. Let me absolutely, Steve. Damn, I do all these unnecessary things, you know. Steve's suggesting for those people on Twitch that I reduce my time sleeping and eating and get on with making videos. There is only the one viewer on the Twitch at the moment, and whoever that is, I hope you're having a fabulous time. It's likely to be Big Matt, or it's me with that one view. Oh, chipmunk. Come on. Yes, you are. I just don't have time to do them all. I do. I'm just lazy. I spent 2.5 hours with the wife tonight. Having spent the last 24 hours with her and spending no time at all on the channel. She must appreciate that. There's that 4th gear. Let's be down to 3rd for this corner. Some of these are going to be really positive changes. I'm liking some of these. They feel good even though I'm on a red lap. If I can brake then, which wasn't good. But it's good. Let's see if we can do something a little better. Going to put a ghost in. Probably could have brought up my best ghost, couldn't I? Swear words with Widdowmaker. Yeah. I'd have to go through all my old videos and take clips, wouldn't I? How to clean up your language. How to improve the English language with Widdowmaker. Yeah, that's like a year of 2023 review video, isn't it? That's like, yeah. I just looked at that last time. That was a 142.1 with red. It was a red 242.1. My fastest lap was a 241.4. No, don't lose it. Lost all the time there with that silly mistake. I should have been in 5th gear coming through there. That's how poor that was through. That's where I'm losing all the time. Take me a fair while to sort through my videos and pull out swear words. Holy chipotle. Some dudes, you know, have people, editors, who create their videos for them from their live streams. Pays them a wage. It's like, interesting. Gotta get this better. I've got a ghost now, so let's work off that ghost. Blew the apex there. What a chuff nut. Come on. Chuff nut. Here we go. Your donut. There's another one. Fifth gear works through here. Bit of a lift to get through there. Hey Kitty, good night, all the best, take care, Happy New Year when it comes for you, and we'll see you next year, all the best. Thank you for spending time with us tonight. Was terrible. Got that wrong into that last corner. Still feel like I'm miles away from the ghost. Seconds down. We are trying something new. Get the drive out in the bigger gear. Turned in a fraction too early then. Ah, you slug. Lost it there. Yeah. It's a whole new level of, it's a whole new thing of thinking about getting those gears and getting that right. But that's, hey Christian, you're welcome. I'm glad you're able to enjoy it. We're just trying to find a way to improve on our 241.4. See if we can try and make top 1,000. And Happy New Year to you, Christian. If you're in Europe, you will be Happy New Year now already. If you're in the UK, let me just double check. We can't be far off. Half an hour to go. Half an hour. I've smashed this up. I'm gonna try. In fact, I'm gonna just exit out. I'm gonna have a run at loading my ghost, my best ghost. And we'll try and see if we can race that best ghost with a decent 241.482. Okay, 2 days. Okay, we should get a ghost straight from the start, I hope. Make an improvement. We turned in too early. Already red. Oh, come on. Maybe this is too much of an ask for an elder statesman like myself, but we'll try it. If it works, it's another stage of improvement to recommend to people to have a watch of an older, of a better person's ghost, or replay and pick up on things that they've done. But I don't like to do that before I watch the video, before I have a go. I know a couple of guys have posted videos on our chat forum, and it's good to watch, but I watch them on a very small screen. I don't overly study, I just have a look at what time they've done. I don't really want giveaways before, not spoilers. I don't really want to, I don't want to pick up from, oh jeez. Bad habits is what I don't want to pick up. I know I won't get many, but if I see the wrong thing and focus on the wrong thing, then that's probably bad. And if I spent 2 days practicing this, watching what people were doing, and then coming and showing you how to do it, it wouldn't be real. So for me, it has to be real in terms of, I'm rubbish, and I come to this in an effort to show you that if you think you're rubbish, you can do good too. I should have changed it to third earlier. No, it's not about being rubbish. It's about just having the right approach, the right attitude, the understanding what it is you're trying to do. What we're never going to do is get better if we don't try, and you're never going to get better if you do 15 minutes and give up. If you want bronze and you get bronze, happy days. Everybody's happy. But some people really want the gold, and they generally struggle to get it. So we aim to show that it's possible. Look at that, I really did turn into that corner badly then. What we want to do is be in 5th gear very early without driving it off the track. Oh, you slug in a bug. It just got out of shape. I changed up to 4th gear, I think, too early. Just coming out that last corner. Back there. Out of that sweepy essy type thing. Just did my head in just a little bit, that did. Just a little bit. A little bit more. Ooh, just a little bit. We can do that better. Still a 242, 127 is still gold. Okay, it doesn't have to be a red lap. It has to be a clean lap. We can do this. We are not incapable. My ideas are flowing about coffee with Kaz. I'm sure there's enough YouTube videos and clips of Kaz where I can bake a Kaz response, isn't there? Morning Kaz, how are you? Something in Japanese from Kaz. It doesn't have to actually be good morning, how are you? I'm great, thank you. It could be just anything, but I put the subtitles on. That could be quite epic. That could be brilliant, actually. That could be very, very funny. A really long answer with just no at the bottom. What do you think to this as an idea, Kaz? I had lots of Japanese, just a no subtitle. Have you noticed what's happening? Holy shit. I swore. Holy poop bags. You're in Norway. Wow, it's a dark nights for you, my friend. But it's getting lighter now. We are past the winter solstice. Have you seen that new time? Oh, it's just went red. Have you seen my new time? Oh, smashed. Absolutely smashed. Oh. I've gone red, but I'm just practicing. Too fast into that corner. Look at the comparison between the two ghosts. There's so much time differential between them. And we need to see where I lost it. See the gap appearing there, look. Fifth early here was really good. We kind of had a panic moment round there. That gap appears is massive, it's huge. I think a 40 is possible for me now. We blew that there. We were red anyway. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh dear. No, it didn't let us do that. Get my foot in. We'll just retry. Epic. We've got a time indicator. All we can do is do it by the visual. See if we can get any closer. Didn't quite work that time, going up to fourth. It kind of kicked the car out. But we're still in touching distance here. Still a reach. Bit of a long reach, but still an opportunity. Bit early for fourth, maybe. Probably shouldn't have gone to fourth that early, but still no damage done. Kind of on the edge. A bit slow out there. I do like to think that recovery is possible though. I'm not really focusing on what the time New Year is, by the way, folks, either. So if you are out there and it's somewhere near, because I think fireworks are about to go off, but hope you do have a great 2024. Thank you very much for the time you put into 2023 and the Widdowmaker platform. Donk. Oh, we've got 15 minutes yet, man. 15 minutes, man. What am I worrying about? We have got a full day of this tomorrow. Full day of this. We're going to try and do some funky things tomorrow. Start the year the right way. Slugging a bug. We can't have that, can we? Can't have that. Ooh, 41070. Feels closer. Kinda got that better. I've probably lost my fastest ghost as well, haven't I? Because I didn't save it. That's a shame. I'm not getting no rouge now. I'm kind of hoping that's me sort of top 1,000-ish. That would be really nice. Top 1,000 would make me feel quite happy with myself. I feel mighty real. That bird do ream. You make me feel mighty real. It was Doreen. Az would tell me that. Gear slamming does help with the braking big time. We lost a bit of time through there. Putting it back into fourth isn't going to help us. We're a little bit down. Gliding the back end isn't helping either. That was a good corner. That was good. Kind of feels good. I had to turn away from the apex. Ah, I've lost it. I had to turn away from the apex, then I cut too far in, which was a shame. And I can't now turn the car. Won't turn on the AstroTurf, so. Bluffensy. Ah. 241,070. Come on. Oh, my throttle pedal moved underneath my foot then as I pushed down. As I was pushing through the bulkhead. A little bit down on the ghosts, which is not too brilliant, but made some up though. We've made some up. Make too much time up there. We were much better last time, weren't we? Feels good. It's slow, but it feels good. It did it again. It tweaked me out to the post and I just clipped that bollard. Just annoyed the junglies out of me. Let's try and finish this lap off anyway. Slow with all that drift. Look how much we gained. Look how much we gained. That's on the previous lap as well, so let's not worry about that. But let's look at the gap between us and the first ghost. That is absolutely where we want it. Oh, oh. There's a new subscriber there. Thank you very much at this late hour. Oh, and we just blew it as we lost concentration there. But we'd have been close, but it was a red time, so bear with me. Killer Guest, thank you very much for the subscription. Really appreciate it. 8 minutes to go. We'll get another lap in. Came across the line a little slow, so we'll restart that one. Feels good again. Feels like we're in touch with the ghosts. Car just slides around there and I don't want it to. Feels good. A little bit slow through the apex. Maybe needed to keep the revs up a little bit. Fifth gear early, how did that feel? Fifth gear early. Don't know if that was what was supposed to be happening, but we're in touch. We're not in touch with the head ghost. Lost a bit of time through there. This is where we can create time, though. We know this. Probably a ways back, but looking to see if we can put a 4.0 in there. 4.0 would be nice. Yeah. Kinda. We're not there, but it was a valiant effort. 41.6. Wowzers. We came round there, didn't we? Yeah, we're on it. We're on it. Like a car bonnet. That was a purple sector that surprised me so much that I went into a slide and struggled to control it. Wowzers. Now I've just lost it completely. Three minutes to go, folks. 3 minutes to go to the end of 2023. Just bear with me. No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna stay with you. I'm gonna stay with you. And just whoever's on the channel, whether that be Twitch, and there's only one of you, which could be me, and whoever's in the YouTube, just thank you very much for being here. Appreciate why you are. Doesn't matter why you are, but thank you very much for being here. It's really appreciated. 2023 has been a ish year. Ish, I guess. There's been nothing major. Nothing stands out in my brain to make it a spectacular year. Economically, philosophically, whatever. But I have made some friends. Some new friends, some great friends. I've lost touch with old friends and remade friends. But in terms of the YouTube channel, it's moving along. It's getting along. You're 5 hours early, Big Steve. You've got to do all this again yourself. 2 minutes to go. The countdown is on. I can't give you a countdown, I don't think. I don't think I'm going to get one on the live TV. I suppose. There's going to be one somewhere, isn't there? We've had a few more messages from people. Yeah. And along the way and along the goes. Oh, yeah. It's all quiet again for Ollie, so with that being the case, we are 1 minute to go. It's all going to go. It's all going to break loose out here. There's going to be... I know the guy over the road from me lives over the other house. Fireworks galore. Thousands of pounds. Loves it. It's the wife, I think. My favourite car build for GT7 for 2023. What have I enjoyed the most? I think it's got to be the cappuccino. No. Were the Dolphins playing badly, Steve? They had to go and have a nap. That's why you missed the start of the stream, wasn't it? So. Yeah, I'd say the cappuccino. The cappuccino really made my day when that worked. The fact that I could never get it down to 400 pp really annoyed the hell out of me. Fastest colour? Well, of course. And that's it, folks. That's New Year in the UK. Happy New Year, everybody. 2024. Hugh just became a sponsor Huge Ass. Wilkie just sponsored the channel himself. That's absolutely epic, mate. Thank you very, very much, Wilkie, or Hugh, the both of you. Thank you very much. That's 2024 starting the right way. Happy New Year, everybody. Big kisses all round. Tremendous. Thank you very much. Really, really, really generous. And I know you'd overspent on your previous call. So thank you very much. It's appreciated. Did anybody see my new time, by the way? For those of you that haven't been chatting. Oh, Big Papa gifted it. Well, it didn't tell me that. It just told me Huge Ass. So again, Big Papa Steve, thank you. You're tremendously generous. I thought Huge Ass was already one. Maybe that gives him a second member, Jim. That's tremendous. I didn't know that was Steve giving out another one. Scampy became a sponsor. Hang on a second. Whoa. 2. Ah. I'm confused. Steve, you're tremendous, but let me just. I need to check something. I'm confused. Huge Ass joined a month ago, and that's retained his. Wilkie is 29 days ago. Scampy has that's actually restarted Scampy. Hugh did his own. Yours went to Scampy. That's why I'm confused. Because Wilkie and Hugh redid his. Yeah, I know, but see what I knew is that yourself and oh no, Wilkie was. Hugh was. So you two, Hugh Jass and Wilkie, you're a month and 29 days ago. NW was 28 days ago. But now when I go back to the top here, Scampy's joined again. So if you redid yours on the alt account, and then Steve restarted Scampy, that means his membership had expired. And that's why Scampy's got back in again. Ah, that's what it is. But either way, it doesn't matter. Very, very generous of you, gentlemen. Thank you very much. It's really appreciated. Steve, you're mad? I don't know. Maybe crazy, but everything is good. 5 hours to go. Why did I press retry? I shouldn't have pressed retry. I should have pressed continue. Knowing that I'm going to be streaming again in approximately 8 hours, I'm going to get it up at 8 and start streaming at 9. I need to curtail this very soon. It's tremendous. It is really appreciated what you guys do. I don't know that Steve actually chooses. I think it might be random. It's definitely random when I do mine. Oh, flood your putts. But what I do know is it won't update until maybe 2 days time, so I won't have the full. You don't get to choose. No, you don't. You just go when it goes. Which, yeah, it's one of them, isn't it? want a 40 now. Either way, I think that keeps us as 36 members. Yeah, just have to wait for my Twitch to get a little bit more recognised and more followers. That's what we need. We'll have a big run on Twitch over the next 3 months or so. Try and really push Twitch. I'll try and get the Twitch account looking a bit better. Probably cross some of my stuff over from the other channel and try and just keep the identity there. Oh, flitchy flula bula bulas. Swear words aren't working out too great today. I need to do something like Cockney rhyming slang swearing. Widow rhyming slang. That doesn't quite rhyme. Be word association swear words. That's what it'd be. That's a decent run. We're actually gaining on them now. That's 2 though, that's epic. Happy days. I went too narrow there on the entry, which forced a bit of tail slide on the way out of 2, which is not good. Good night, Ollie. Have a great year, my friend, and sleep well tonight. And if you can call in tomorrow just for a quick hi, please do so. It would be appreciated. We didn't go 4th gear, but we've kept pace with the ghosts again. Went 5th really early. I think I've lost a little bit against the ghosts, but this is where I've been losing a little bit. This is where I'm not getting it right. Having to steer away, counter steer away from the apex because it turns in too tight, and it did it again. But we're up there, we're on it. We're on the ghost, so let's see if we can just improve against this back ghost, and we might have something in this. We're real borderline. I think he's got away with it. I think he's broke away. Yeah, it's just a little outside. Oh. All down to that little twitch we had. Now there's a couple of places I made some slight mistakes. The long 5th was one of them. A little bit behind the ghost here, so got to push on. Take care, Ollie. And this will be my last 10 minutes, I think, if we've got to get up in the early hours of the morn. The last Monday of the holidays. We've blown it. Yeah, now if you look at that car in particular, it can do every grind race, can't it? The R34, R92 CP, it can do every grind race. It really is good. it is a great car. So let's see if we got a New Year's gift from 415 miles for today. We're in the top 1,000. We're in the top 1,000. Absolutely epic. A 241,070 takes into the top 2%. We're 948th. Really happy with that. It puts us third above Rapid. We are a whole second behind Red and a whole 1.2 seconds behind Sam. But if you were to ask me reasonably whether that is appropriate, I'd say that is. Ah, can you see that they used a different colour skin as well? And where is Big Steve? Did Big Steve use the fastest skin? Big Popper used a red skin with blue trim on this occasion. But that's me really happy with that. 948. I'm chuffed. That's me appropriately happy. Appropriately. I would have been happier with a 40. But I think that's good for me. I think that's good for me, and that's approximately epic for me. You've asked a really tough question. I know I said the cappuccino, but if we look at those cars that gave me achievements, the Beat 91 was also pretty decent. I liked the Beat 91. I also, it was probably the year before actually, the RX-7 Escudo, the twin rotor, the RX-7 twin rotor really put a thing for me. What is this? "31st of December, the Race of Champions exhibition race." So people went over to Tokyo Studio. Rookabun manufacturers won it as well as Red River. I didn't know that. Okay, happy days. We'll have to go and watch that. So we've had all our gifts, haven't we? We've had them all. I don't think there's any more to collect. I'm not killing time right now. I'm just chilling because I'm hot as hell and it is time to go to bed. There is something I can say though. 2,416 subscribers is a long way on from where we were. A long way on. Let's have a look at... There's no way of seeing what cars you've driven the most, is there? See, that's the tune you're talking about. That's the car. This one. Listen to that. And I know that's tuned down to 700 pp, but it's on a dirt setup. It's the setup that if we put that to I've never bought the racing softs for it. It's never needed them. It comes in at 748 pp, which is as much as I've ever given it. It doesn't max out PP, it's just under 1,000 brake horsepower. It's running the medium RPM turbo, because that's all it needs. I haven't put any weight reductions on. It's a really good car. It's a really good car. Shame you can't select them by mileage, and we'd see which cars that I've potentially driven the most. Distance driven, there is. Happy days. This can't be right. That's got to be the miles of the car, hasn't it? If we talk about the ones that I potentially have driven the most, this is the car's mileage, not what I've driven them. If we go to the zero cars, the cars that just over 1,000 miles. See, I don't believe I've driven that one any great amount, but I'd love to try that at Alsace. The RCP I got at 0 miles. That I got at 0 miles. Roadster touring car I've driven a lot. The Mazda Concept I've used in a league. Very similar mileage to that should be the Mazda 3. I've used that in a league. Used that a few places. But what have I driven the most? That would be a crazy question, because I guess very difficult today. The RS5 was good, yes, I totally agree. The A5 RS was really good. That 400R I need to drive more. I've only done 1,400 miles in the Mazda GR4. Thought I'd driven that a lot more miles than I actually have. That's strange. That's quite wild that I haven't driven that as much as more. I'm ashamed I've not driven that much more. I like that car, the Tenza. But there's quite some cars in there that I haven't driven. What cars have I got on 0 miles that I haven't driven? RX-7, the Levin, the AE83. I need to, because that needs a new skin, because that's going DTM racing. The Supra is going DTM racing as well. I've never driven that, and that needs miles putting on it. I've never driven the DeLorean. Wow. The Abarth I've never driven. Quite bizarre. The cars I haven't driven. Charger Hellcat. The RSO 116. No. I'm not surprised I've not driven that. That's horrible. That thing. The Coppen VGT. Wowzers. I hate that car so much. The MP44. It's not my toy. I don't like it. There's loads of cars with 0 miles on. That one I want to drive. I want to drive that one a lot more. 214, I don't think I've driven that, you know. I think I need to use that in a couple of races. Because that's a bike engine. Well, 19k on the Tomahawk. Yeah. Let's just go back to PP. Can't see it till you look at the other option though, is it? I didn't want to do that. It does that all the time. Distance driven. My Tomahawk won't have done any miles, you know. Dodge, isn't it? Dodge. Oh my. 332 miles. That's nice to know, Flame Burst. That's great. Yeah, I just know. 332 miles for the Tomahawk. The SVGT has only got 0 miles on it. The GTS V RGT has got 0 miles on it. The other one has got 500, no, combined miles, 864 miles for my Tomahawks. Nothing. Saved myself that. Wow. What were you using that in, Steve? I guess you were using that on the prototype races, I guess. Or were you grinding something? What would you be grinding on that? Probably Sardinia. Probably. I've never driven the Viper SRT GT3. That's quite a call. Wow. I can show you one thing though. If I go by manufacturer and go Aston Martin. Zero. Amuse. No. Nothing. Yeah, VGT Sardinia. VGT Sardinia, okay. Chevrolet. I've driven a couple of these, haven't I? I've done some videos on these, yeah. But that one only did 2 runs round Le Mans. One to warm up, one for practice, get a look what it's like, and then one to do the video. That was the first car I ever modded. That one. That's when I realised wide cars weren't the best thing to do. Again, really underdriven, those cars, just not driven at all. I think Ford's the other one that I struggle with. Ferrari, well. Ferrari, oh. Ford, Ferrari. Some of those have got miles on, look. 1300, 1124, the F50. F40's got some on, but the others, no, nothing. There's no passion for them. Hey Tom, thank you. Happy New Year, buddy. But gentlemen, with that little bit of a review and a little bit of good chat, great idea, Steve, on that little focus feature. I've got to upload a video now, chap, so I've got to go and do some time on that. But I will be back in around about 9 hours, 8 hours, 45 minutes or so. And we're going to do a whole New Year's Day stream. So if you want to pop in and say hi, please do so. I'm going to just get some stuff done. 300 cars that you haven't driven, Steve. How do I count that? How do I count that? Are they all the ones with 0 and you've just counted the rows? So anything with 0 miles, which starts there, 100 for me. 99 cars I haven't driven. Yeah. 99 cars I haven't driven. Wow. That says a lot. Look, Mustang GR3, 0 miles. RCF GT3, 0 miles. DBR9, 0. Wow. Wow. No, there's more than that because there's 6. I thought there was 5. So there's 20 times 6, which is 120 for me. 120. But I've got to go to bed. Right, gentlemen. Thank you very much. Ladies, gentlemen. Who knows with the used and legendary? I don't know. But thank you very much. Really good of you to join us. And we'll catch you in about 9 hours' time. All the best. Take care.